Yeah, hi stream. It's gonna be a shorter stream today because I've genuinely been battling all day with art fights, like BBC coding. Because for some reason I was just like, oh, I'll update my profile because I do that sometimes. And it genuinely took me like 7 hours until I was finally just like, alright, I'm done. It's fine. So I've like barely gotten anything done today except just update my art fight profile like 4 months early. But today's World Wednesday, so it might just be, it wouldn't just been a short stream anyway. I was gonna draw after, but I think we'll just review my countries for a bit. Did I do it last week? I don't think I did it last week, because last week I did a drawing stream on Wednesday instead of countries. Yeah. Oh boy, the world. So true static. You're gonna watch me struggle to remember what countries I've learned. Boop. This is the website I use. I'm always like, should I start with North America first? Because I do the states in North America, but like, there's always some of them that I mess up. My god, you skip 1 week and never forget where everything is. One of these is Kansas and one of them's Arkansas. Okay. Jersey. It's not gonna be the most exciting stream because it's just me being stupid. Being a dumb American. Jersey. That one? Yes. Montana. Okay. California. Indiana. Oh my god, the I's? These three all start with I. And they're not similar names, but I mix them up every single time. One of them is Indiana. One of them is Illinois. And one of them is Iowa. And I got them all wrong. Wyoming is friends with Colorado. Colorado is more south than I thought it would be. Kentucky. Kentucky is not where I think it would be. Why is it on the east? Utah. We all know Hawaii. Arkansas is tiny. This one was Iowa. That one. I think this is like Nevada or something. Oregon. Oregon. Washington. God. I'm like, I know Oregon. I watched Gravity Falls. Which one of you fools is Pennsylvania? That one. It's more south than I think. Right, Virginia, West Virginia. Illinois. Florida. Florida's flag is so ugly, low-key. Delaware. I'm so for real, I didn't know Delaware was a state when I started doing this. South Dakota. Fuck, is this one Georgia? Yeah, okay. Vermont. Wait. Okay. This is Nevada. This one's Nebraska. Mississippi is not where I thought it was either, but I also don't know where I thought it would be. You've got maybe 2 right so far. Oh, static. You need World Wednesday more than I do. Oklahoma. Oklahoma is next to Texas. And I think that's a weird place for Oklahoma to be. Like, that doesn't sound right. Michigan. What's the other one that's up there? These two I always mix up. Being too filled with mythos and vampires, that's so real. What the heck is the other one? Look at this list under here. Hoping it's on screen, I don't know. I don't know, one of these is Michigan. Shot a miss. Wait, so where's this one? Wisconsin? I like that these two are just like flipped. Vermont to New Hampshire, I think. Colorado is straight in the middle, like a weirdo. Wisconsin. Michigan. Okay. Tennessee isn't where it should be either. I'll say it. Tennessee and Kentucky. Scoot them over. They shouldn't be here. Missouri, I always forget, but if it's the last one. Okay, so I always like a rectangle. Oklahoma, Vermont, Kansas. Wait, Kansas. Which one is Kansas? Okay. Tennessee, California, South Dakota. So one thing, if you do this too much, then you like start completely mixing up their names and just like not knowing where anything is because they're just like, I didn't mean to click on that. That was so mean. I was going for 100%. Idaho. Colorado. It's like, I know where Colorado is, but I'm like, what word am I reading right now? In Montana, my feeling Montana should be more south. Montana doesn't make sense up there. Also, why is Maryland shaped like that? Arkansas. West Virginia. This one was Illinois. Indiana is next to Ohio. I have to remember that one. You're in Nevada. Nebraska's under the Dakotas. Locking in speedrun. Mexico, Hawaii, Arizona, Texas, Indiana, Washington, Oregon, tiny little Delaware, tiny little Rhode Island. Fuck, what one? This one's Mississippi. Alabama, next to Georgia, and Michigan. My brain is being fried. Yeah, this is just a state name ASMR. I already forgot which one's which. God fucking damn. I'm going for 100%. California, Carolina, Montana. What's Alabama? Alabama, Florida, Louisiana, Kansas, Colorado, I'm a giraffe, Connecticut, Nevada, West Virginia, Illinois, Maine, South Dakota, MASSISSIPPI. That's Oklahoma. I know where Oklahoma is. I just can't read. No. Bro! I didn't mean to click on that one. Why am I speedrunning states on a Wednesday night? Jersey, South Dakota, Vermont, Alabama, Kentucky, New York, Hawaii, I'm a giraffe. California. Virginia. Virginia. Okay. Massachusetts. Georgia. Minnesota. Washington. Florida. I hope you're keeping up, Static. Hope you're following what states are what. Louisiana. Montana. Weird shaped Maryland. Mississippi. Okay. Michigan. Wisconsin? Is that one Wisconsin? I don't know. Kansas. Utah. New Mexico. Nebraska. Tiny little Delaware. Wisconsin. South Carolina. Missouri. Sounds like Missouri being in the middle there. Well, Biggie got like 5 now. Let's go. Now that you've gotten 5, we're moving on to a different country. A different area, I guess. I still haven't done Africa yet. And that's the last one I have to do. Let's do South America. Did America, South America. Now I get 0. Exactly. I did remember some of these. I mean, obviously Brazil is gigantic. Is this from Argentina? Cool. Bolivia's next to Brazil. They're bee buddies. This one's Guyana. It was slow. Got a little slow, so maybe you can learn some with me. I think this one's Peru. One of these two is French Guiana. I think it's that one. Yeah. These little guys trip me up. Also, this includes... Oh, this doesn't include the ones up here. That's Central. I was gonna say, if it has Central America, then I'm just like... They're all over the place. One of those is Venezuela. This Uruguay, and then this one's Paraguay. Paraguay, maybe? I don't know. Suriname. Oh, that's the one in the middle. Because it's guys, French. Ecuador's the little guy. And then Paraguay. Chile, I was like, it's shaped like a chili pepper. It's on the edge here and it's long like a chili pepper. And then Bolivia and Brazil are bee buddies. That's my stupid ways of remembering them. Bam, speedrun. 30 seconds flat. Yeah. Ecuador's little guy. Venezuela's very tip. Uruguay, I guess, is very bottom except for Argentina. And then this is like Geisif. This is Suriname in the middle. And the outside is French Guyana. Guiana? And now that we've memorized probably like 2 of those. What was that? South America? Oh wait, I need to do Central America. Where's the Central America ones? Oh, it's Central America might be part of North America's thingy. Yeah, Central American countries. This one has been a hot minute. I think that's Costa Rica. Honduras is one of these 2. Guessed wrong. Okay. That's Guatemala. Guatemala, Honduras. Panama has the Panama Canal going through it right here. Belize up here? Yeah. And then, oh, El Salvador. I think there's one that includes up here with this. I'll find that in a sec. This was Honduras? Yeah. In Guatemala. Let me see which one also has Cuba and stuff. North and Central America. Does that include it? And includes some of them. It just makes the other ones so much tinier. This is wildly impressive. That's the point. Like, show up Europeans who are like, Americans don't know their countries. I'm learning them. I think that was Heidi. Yeah, Malanga is Cuba. Look, I Belize. Mexico, obviously. United States, obviously. Jamaica's this little guy. Little island. Yippee! Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Haiti. The thing is, I'm not sure I'm saying like half of them right, is the other thing. Like, I know where they are. Oh my god. Or I don't. Didn't mean to click there, but yeah. And I'm especially like the European and Asian countries, then I'm just like, I don't know if I'm saying any of them right. Speaking of which, Europe time. Europe is kind of rough. Europe and Asia is like really rough. I was like, the one place, I guess the two places, like we all know where Russia is. But I know where Portugal is because I've been there a few times. And like Italy is really obvious. And then this is Iceland up there. And it's like, I know Romania is one of these two. I think it's the bigger one. Oh my god, don't skip a week of your studies. Is that Denmark? Okay. And then this also includes, there's these tiny little bubbles that it has. And I don't know if those are like, kind of like how Washington DC is for the US, or if they're just kind of like staple landmarks or something. Because they're not like countries. Like one of them I think is like Vatican City, might be one of these. I don't know. Is that one there? Yeah. And I'm like, why is Vatican City on my country's map? You do not got this. Nah, lock in. Serbia's... Did this guy? Yeah, I was like, Serbia's down here somewhere. But one of these is Slovakia, one of these is Slovenia up here. And those always mix me up. And Moldova, I forget exists. The Netherlands, I think it's this guy. And like, that doesn't make sense to be the Netherlands. You know, there's a lot of European countries that are like, that's not how I imagine that country to be. One of these is Slovakia and one of these is Slovenia. One of these is also Hungary, I think. I'm just gonna okay, that's Slovakia. Got it. And then this has Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania in it. I think this one's Estonia? Yeah. I'm going from episodes 5 of Vampires SMP to this is a trip. Yeah, around the world. Taking a trip to Europe. From wherever Vampires takes place, I guess. That was Belarus. I wouldn't know there's a place called Belarus that's that freaking big. But there is. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Sweden. I think this is Czech Republic. So one of these two is Hungary. It's that one. That one's Hungary. See, then I'm like, am I saying Hungary right? Because we're just like, yeah, it's Hungary. But I'm like, is there like some fancy way to say that? I don't know. Poland, my beloved. Which one's Poland? Which one is Poland? Hold on. Let me imagine where Poland is. Isn't it? Is this big one, right? Right? Okay. I think Kosovo's this... No, is it? This one's... Albania. This guy's Albania. Yeah, this guy's Kosovo then. This one. Okay, this one. Cyprus is this tiny little island down here. Which one is this one? Okay, one of these is Norway. It's that one. Russia's obviously there. Yeah, Albania is the little guy. Ukraine and Russia are neighbors. Iceland's in the middle of nowhere. Malta is this little circle down there for some reason. Norway and Sweden are besties. I think this was Liechtenstein, this little circle. Was this San Marino? Okay, and then this one's Vatican City. So I'm like, why do they have the little circles? I'm doing countries. Vatican City's not a country as far as I know. Belgium. Belgium? Belgium. Belgium? Cool. Also, they don't split the UK up. It's just the UK. So I was like, where's Scotland? And it's just in the UK. Which one of you guys is Bulgaria? I don't think it's that. I think this is Slovenia. Is this one Bulgaria? Cool. I did not mean to click on that one. Okay. Just messed me up more. Oh my god, I know where Czech Republic is. Vatican City is apparently a sovereign country. Is San Marino also a sovereign country? Because they have Andorra over here between Spain and France. And then Liechtenstein. And then Malta and the Vatican and San Marino. And I think there's like 2 or 3 little dots when you do Asia. Bosnia. Where the hell is Monaco? Oh, there's one more little dot there. BRB. I'll see ya. Switzerland, France, Latvia. Luxembourg is so tiny. Like, I need to see that on, like, a map of the US to know which state it's bigger or smaller than. Italy, Germany, Slovenia. I don't know if I want to do these ones again. Austria. All of the My Hero Academia lo-fis are all so very, like, recognizable. Serbia. Okay. Spain. Spain big. Albania. Sweden. Moldova. Bulgaria. You're not Bulgaria. You're Bulgaria. We'll start B though. This one's Montenegro. No, fuck. You're the Netherlands. You're Denmark. Poland. Norway. This one was... Wait. Okay, I was like, who's that one then? Who are you? Okay, so Slovakia, Lithuania. Hungary? Oh, it has to be Hungary. Okay. Belarus. Little tiny Liechtenstein, where are you? Bosnia. Which I don't even like remember the second part of Bosnia. Because we're talking about this one part of Russia that's completely like 2 countries away from Russia. Like, what little place did they take over in there? I allowed to ask that. Lithuania. You're not Lithuania. There we go. That's Hungary. Luxembourg. That's a tiny Luxembourg. Estonia at the very tippy top. This is an Animal Crossing lo-fi song. I was trying to figure out how I could get Animal Crossing on PC and that you just can't. And there's probably like some way to port it, but I don't own Animal Crossing. So I was like, I can't figure out how to get this on here. Hell yeah. Ugh. Okay, Asia time. Maybe I'll start Africa today. I feel like I did something today. Should we do Oceania really quick? Oh right, Oceania also includes all of these little islands. Never mind. We're doing with Asia. Doing Asia. Like, never mind. I immediately forget where everything is. This one's B something, I think, right here. Okay, that is Bhutan. Bangladesh is nearby. I have no clue where East Timor is. Which one of this is that? It's not this one. This one? No. This one? No. I knew that was Laos. It's shaped kind of like an L. It's long like an L. I don't know. Which one's East Timor? These are the Koreas. Who's East Timor? Which one? Because it's not that little island. I was like, it's not that. Oh, it's one of the little circles. Be so for real right now. I have forgotten most of Asia. This is so tragic. What was the tiny guys? There's 2 super, like, little countries in here. Where the hell is Syria? On Yemen. Is this one? I was right next to it? Dude. In back, you could put some waters in the fridge and get yourself a cup of Milos. Milos? Milos? I don't know. What are those? What's Milos? Indonesia's big, by the way. Don't even know that. It's a sweet tea brand. Ah. Intriguing. I think that's this one. Oh yeah. Remember these two, because this one starts with Ube and this one starts with Turkey. That's all I know. The Maldives are this tiny little place. I think this was the Philippines and this was Malaysia. Oh, that does not start with Ube. It starts with Uzbek. Russia. Gigantic Russia up there. This one is India. Okay, I was like, one of these is Singapore. I don't remember which one anymore. This is one of these big guys. What is this one? Is this one it? Oh. Okay. That's one of these little guys. In Sri Lanka. Oh my god, which one was Sri Lanka? Rather than try to be a boom one. You're fine. You're not gonna miss anything major. Just me going, which one's Sri Lanka? Oh, that's this little guy. And Korea's up there. Who's Cambodia? Okay, it was the tiny one. In Qatar. Oh my god. Is that this one? No. Is that this one? Yes. I literally think I've forgotten like most of the Middle East countries. Because which one of you guys is Armenia? Oh, maybe one of these tiny ones. Oh my god, it is. Still different. Brunei, which I also don't know why that's a little circle in my countries. Kuwait. I keep forgetting what this one was. Was that Qatar? Okay, that's Yemen there. Neither of you guys. Where's Kuwait? Wait, what's this one? That's Nepal. Was it this tiny dot? No, it's Bahrain. It's the other tiny dot. Speaking of Bahrain. Myanmar. I think this was Vietnam? Yeah. China, of course. Kyrgyzstan. Oh, Kazakhstan was a big one. So this one I just clicked on? Yep. Cool. Nepal. Little strip of Nepal in there. I think this one's Georgia or something. That's in the corner there. This was Thailand. Okay. Yeah, I forget Thailand is more landlocked than I think it is. Like, it's not totally landlocked, but I thought it was like the Philippines, kind of. It's Turkey. That's Kyrgyzstan. The K's are next to each other. Yeah, and then there's just Georgia, which I didn't know was a country. Yeah, I was like, that's not Lebanon. Okay, now that we have a refresher. See how much I remember literally just doing. I already forgot where Indonesia is. Indonesia's the islands. Okay, God. Armenia was the little guy. That was this little scraggly dude. Kuwait is a little tiny guy, but which tiny guy? That one's Bahrain, I think, so this is Kuwait. China, obviously. Philippines, other islands. Maldives, the other islands. Japan is the other islands. And Bangladesh is right under Bhutan, I think. Yemen's most south. Singapore is at the very, very tip of there. Thailand is more landlocked than I think it is. Kazakhstan's the big one. And Taiwan's a much smaller island than I thought it was. I don't even think I knew it was an island. It's just... I'm saying, like, I don't know if we've literally ever learned Asia in school. Like, it took us until middle school for my school to teach us, like, the American states where we live. Like, I remember learning about African countries in, social studies was probably the name of that one. But I don't remember learning Asia, ever. I think this is Brunei. Tan. There's a lot of B's. And I mix up words that have, like, the first starting thing. So... I just remember that these ones have, like, names that aren't anywhere else. Is the best way I can describe it. Like, Georgia isn't over here and, like, the Stones. It's about to be like, what song is playing? I don't know. I can't see. Okay, East Timor was the dot. I remember it's the dot. Malaysia. I used to watch a streamer from Malaysia and he was pretty cool. I wonder what he's doing now. He told me to buy a bidet. Well, he said I should anyway. And I think about it a lot sometimes. I'm just like, damn. He's so right, though. I'm sure it'd make some things a lot easier. How do I always forget? Oh, you're okay, you're the medium-sized guy. Uzbekistan. Gotta tread lightly because I'm trying to get all of them. Like, second try on the review, getting all of them would be pretty sick. Russia. I'm built different. Crafted the craft, actually. I think I might actually leave Asia there. It's Wednesday, right? Arky should be streaming soon. I'm gonna see if I can do my freaking laundry after, because literally someone's laundry has been in there for like 3 days. And it's like rotating through, but every time it's even a little bit open, someone else sweeps in, and I'm just like, please. I have to do my bedding, I have to do the new old clothes that I gotta wash that I got. I have to do my normal laundry. Do I do Africa? I'm gonna try Africa. Should I split Africa up? That's the thing with this, there's options to like split up the bigger places. Like Europe I didn't learn all at once. Do Northern Africa maybe? That's not what I expected for Northern Africa. Are these... all those countries? Are the DOS countries? I'm just doing all the countries. Doing all at once. Whatever. Oh my god, it's including islands. Well, now if anyone actually joins, they're gonna look like an idiot. This is no longer a review. This is learning. I remembered one of these and it's Chad, and I don't remember where Chad is anymore. And none of these look like what I remember Chad looking like. I'm just gonna click on things. What are these two little guys in here? What? Isn't this South Africa? These little dudes within South Africa? Okay, Nigeria, Mali. Okay, so... yeah. Namibia South. Eswatini. Oh, that's one of the little guys. Okay. Egypt, Libya, Sudan. Alright, Kenya's here. The Gambia. Where would the Gambia be? Ended up taking your dogs out too. Hell yeah. I decided I'm gonna learn Africa now, so this is no longer a review. This is just me not knowing where anything is. I was saying while you were gone, I only remember learning the African countries in like school, like middle school. And I don't remember learning like Asia or the European ones. But we did do Africa at one point. At least some of Africa. I don't remember all of these countries. So we must have just done like a chunk or something for like whatever thing we're learning. But I was like, we didn't even learn like the United States until like sometime in middle school, like middle school. At least this is the first time I remember learning them. But I don't think they taught us that earlier than that. Where is Ghana? Sure, Chad. That's what Chad is! It does look like Chad. I thought Chad was a lot smaller. Chad's the only one I remember. What was this? Oh no, what was the one I just did? We'll figure it out. Okay, Djibouti is not one that I have clicked on already. That's because it's really tiny and in the corner. Mozambique's not one I clicked on already. Angola, Zambia, Mozambique. Isn't Botswana nearby? It is. South Africa. I guess South Africa's also the only one I remember. Angola is one of these I clicked on, wasn't it? No, it's not. It's one of these I clicked on. You have to pull up Arky stream so you can throw something at him when he decides to show his face. No, that's so fair. Obviously, I'm forgetting him when I'm done. Didn't I click on Togo? Yeah, Zambia. Okay. These ones are gonna be rough in that little area though. Sao Tome e Principe? Sao? I think that's how you say that one. Dude, I have no idea. Oh, it's these little islands. I was like, I haven't heard of that in my life. Guinea-Bissau. Is that also a little island? Cape Verde. Comoros. Seychelles. Oh, it's just another little dude. I'm already forgetting what all these little guys are. Which area was Libya in? Okay, up. Libya's up. Didn't I click on that one somewhere? Oh, little guy. Benin? Oh my god, another one. Is there a map I can just look at for these? That's not a blank one. There you go. Let me see the not so blank one. Okay, you can see everything on stream. Africa's gonna be rough. So just... Okay, I remember... The only ones I remember... Chad looks like a guy, kinda. And South Africa is in the south of Africa. Got him. Oh yeah. Get that boy. I really gotta start using my channel points in his chat. I have so many. Okay, this is Western Sahara. Where's Sahara? Why do they have a Western one without, like, the actual one? Him twice because he's a dirty liar. Oh my gosh. What's he lying about? What the dog doing? What the raccoon doing? I like that this one's called The Gambia. And Farrington's like on the edge of Senegal. Like, what happened there? Like, what's around this little strip? He apparently said he wasn't gonna stream Poketopia, but he is. Oh, damn. I do kind of want to see what that game's all about. It's all the rage right now. And I have no idea what anyone's talking about when they talk about it, except it's like a Pokemon game. And I'm just like, sure. I did also try to figure out how to play Pokemon games on a PC. I couldn't find a right emulator for it. I was like, I had... What emulators did I go through? There was like one for the N64, and then I was like, oh, that doesn't have the Pokemon games I want. And then I did a 3DS one, and I was like, that doesn't have the Pokemon games I want. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check what these Pokemon systems these games are on. And I thought they were on DS, but I think the DS one I have didn't have them. I don't know. There's a whole thing the other day. You have very little care for Pokemon, so you're just gonna lurk his next few streams and throw things at him when he starts. That's so fair. Yeah, no, I don't really pay attention to, like... I mean, I'm obviously lurking in, like, most of his streams, so I'm not really paying attention anyway, but, like, especially, like, the Pokemon ones. Like, I literally watched him play, like, the end of Legend ZA, and I was just like, cool, I don't know anything that's going on. I didn't watch a single other ZA stream. I have no clue what's happening. Except he absolutely, like... What's the right, like, slang word? I don't know. He ossified his character. Like... He lived for daily sacrifice and daily assault. That's so real. That's the kind of chatter Arkifer should have. The kind he deserves. No, he's done nothing wrong ever. Why are there so many places in Africa? I'm just staring at this like I don't even know how to study it. Oh, there's Rwanda. Do you remember that's probably why we learned about Africa. Because we were learning about Rwanda. Oh, his character's goth as hell. Yeah. He like put lipstick on him. He had like tights under shorts or something, and I was like, brother, what did you do to him? I was like, who is this? That's no Arkifer of mine. The only reason I would play that game is literally just for like the character customization though. And like customizing a character, and it seems like they have a lot of like options. But also I don't have a Switch and I'm not buying that game. Games are way too expensive. I was trying to figure out how to port it, and it was like, you need to copy your own stuff from like the game that you own, and I'm like, I don't own it, what are you talking about? Like, I ain't doing all that. Switch 2 is evil. Yeah. I feel like the first Switch didn't come out that long ago, but like maybe it did come out long enough to need a Switch 2? I don't know. And it's like, why are so many games exclusive to like the Switch and Switch 2? Like, they should have versions on like either others of like, I don't know what Nintendo consoles there are right now, but like they should have other ways to play those games, man. I feel like if you're like a fan of Pokemon, the only way to play the current Pokemon games is to have a Switch. How do I even start studying Africa? I'm gonna stick with putting off playing RE6 with my friend by dreading continuing Mythos and watching your streams. But we're playing with friend though. That sounds fun. I think I might just leave Africa to next week. I've literally been fighting with Artfight, like, profile making all day. My brain's fried. I just want to do my laundry and probably something else productive. I don't know. Algeria, Libya, Egypt. This can probably remember Egypt is up here. Why is it the Sudan? Yeah, but instead you can look at Mythos and think about how much I enjoy the characters but hate the story. Damn. Love-hate relationship with Mythos. Okay, so Rwanda and Burundi next to each other. I feel like I'm gonna spread out from like the ones I know. Like, I feel like these names in this area are like familiar names. And these ones down here are familiar names. It's Morocco, Algeria. Algeria is the most north. I mean, Tunisia is kind of the most north, I guess, but it's like tiny. Algeria is the biggest one north. And Libya, Egypt. Sudan's next to Egypt. Chad looks like Chad. And then... okay, Niger, Mali. Mauritania. I don't think I ever did this area. What's going on in here? I feel like when I remember Western Sahara, just because I'll be like, where is Sahara, Sahara? Where is the Sahara? I feel like Senegal is a familiar name, but I would have no idea that it's there. Senegal, Gambia's in Senegal. Guinea is like under Gambia. Well, Guinea-Bissau, I guess. And then Guinea. Okay, so there's 3 Gs here. Sierra Leone and Liberia, I recognize the names of. Ivory Coast, Ghana, Togo, Benin. Gantubin. Gantubin? I don't know, maybe that'll help me memorize it. Mali, Burkina Faso. There's no way I'm remembering that's there. There's no way. Niger and Nigeria are right next to each other. Up and bottom. Cameroon. Another Guinea. Okay. So the sub-Guineas are smaller than Guinea. And this Guinea is next to Gabon, so another GG. Republic of the Congo is the space next to the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Rwanda and Burundi are next to each other. They are neighbors. And there's a Central African Republic, which is literally in Central Africa. I can remember that. There's Egypt, then Sudan, and then South Sudan. There's Eritrea over here, Ethiopia under that. The E's. Rwanda's next to Uganda. They kind of sound familiar. Kenya, Somalia, Tanzania. Is this whole section Mozambique? And there's just Madagascar there, just for funsies. So Malawi next to Mozambique. Zambia, Zimbabwe. Angola, Namibia. Botswana is next to South Africa, and then it's Eswatini, Eswatini in there, and Lesotho. I can't remember Lesotho actually. Let's see if I remember any of that. See, on here, why is... okay. On there, it's the Sudan. On here is Sudan. But this one is still... the other one. Forgot what it's called. Which one is that one? I don't know. Figure it out. What do you want? Somalia. Or Somalia? I think it's Somalia. I was like, that surely. I don't remember where Somalia is. This one? No, Togo. You're watching back on some Mythos episodes yesterday because you're pointing at people and telling my friend about them, and now I'm losing it hearing Arky in the background. So fair. Where was Somalia? Also, that map didn't have these little island thingies. I don't remember where Somalia is at all. I'm clicking things. Okay, it's on the edge. Angola's the big thing? Bro, why is it giving me ones I don't remember where they were? At least that one starts with B. Liberia. Oh, right, Burundi and Rwanda are next to each other. I was like, that's in one of the areas I know. Zimbabwe. At least I started off strong with Sudan. These guys are republics. This one's a central. It would help if I was like, Zimbabwe is it north or south? Northern Africa? Okay, that splits up to these. Oh, it was Liberia. I was like, wasn't that like Libya? Was this one? No, it was Tunisia. What was this one? Algeria. Okay. Tunisia. Algeria's big. Big in north. Okay. Libya's in center north. Okay. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm splitting it up. I'm gonna go eastern for my brain to go clockwise here. Zambia. Was that this one? No, Mozambique. Was that this one? No, Somalia. You're next to Rwanda. Okay. Oh my god, where is Tanzania? I literally forgot what this was. What was this? Is that Zambia? God damn it. Okay, Tanzania. Somalia's on the edge. Was this Zimbabwe that I clicked on? Okay. Madagascar is that guy. Oh, South Sudan's that one. That's next to Rwanda. Mozambique's big and next to Malawi. That one. Okay. This is how I learned Europe, and it's how I'm gonna learn Africa. Can my microphone stop shaking? Calm down. Calm down, buddy. I'm not doing anything. Genuinely, which one was Kenya? Okay. Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe. That was a passing grade, hell yeah. I didn't even pay attention to it, I was like, not good enough. Okay. Like a good 30% of this is just like silence followed by me going, okay. Which one is Tanzania? What was this one again? Zambia. So Zambia and Zimbabwe are next to each other. And the other one was Z and it's there. We'll just mix those two up real quick. Okay. Djibouti. Little Djibouti. Zambia. Zimbabwe. Tanzania. Ethiopia. The M's are next to each other. Eritrea I'm gonna forget, but it's there. Zimbabwe's a little circle. Tanzania's north of it. Zambia's next to it, and Mozambique. South Sudan, South of Sudan, and I know where Sudan is. Uganda, Kenya. Djibouti. Okay. South time. Do they have a south? Okay, Southern African countries. Okay, well, yeah, let's just lump together like 4 countries. Okay. So it's the northern one in that. Okay, I was like, I already forgot which one Botswana was. South Africa, Lesotho, Namibia. L. Botswana. Namibia, Botswana, South Africa. Sure. Should we Central now? What's including Central? Oh yeah, that kind of takes me around. What the heck is a Cameroon? Is it this one? No, that's Chad. Okay, it's like process of elimination. I know what these 3 are. In this one. Equatorial Guinea is a tiny guy. Angola is above Namibia. This one's the Republic. And this one's the Democratic Republic. This is the Central African Republic. That's a democratic one. And Gabon. Gabon. Chad looks like Chad. This one's democratic. Gabon. Next to Guinea. The other Guinea. Deja vu. Okay. Democratic. Chad. Normal Republic. German? Central. Gabon. Angola. Equatorial Guinea. Don't feel like they have that one down too well, but it's fine. Moving on. What the heck is a Burkina Faso? What's my thing for this? It's like T something. It's Benin. I was close. Starts with B. Alright, so that's touching the other B. Which one was the normal Guinea? Was this the normal Guinea? Okay. That's Sierra Leone. Is this the Bissau Guinea? I didn't mean to click on that one. That was so sad. Oh, Nigeria. Right. Benin. Bees are touching. I didn't mean to click on that either. Wait, Ghana. Oh my god, I'm not reading. Which one uses Senegal? That one. Has the... what was there? The Gambia. Senegal? I'm already forgetting. Liberian. Nigeria. Togo. Benin? Guinea, Benin, Liberian. Were you Ghana? Okay. Where's in the middle of you guys? Togo, Ghana, Togo, Benin. Okay, the Guineas are touching. Togo is in the middle. Sierra Leone's another circle. Oop. Kenya, that's smack dab in the middle of them all. These two both start with M. Ivory Coast. Okay. Was that all of them? Do you remember where anything is? No, where's K? That's what happens when you do things back to back. No, I don't remember which quadrant they're in. Which one of you looks like a Kenya? Not these ones. Egypt. Or you? Libya. You're... I mean, not Kenya. What is this one? Nigeria, right? It's that one. Very helpful. How did everyone Kenya? Which quadrant are you in? But a fool. Gabon. Is it this one? Cool. Zambia and Zimbabwe were besties. Yes. And so is Tanzania. Tanzania? Wait, how is it? Tanzania. Tanzania. Ghana is near Rwanda. Sudan, South Sudan. Zimbabwe. Egypt. Which M are you? Because there's the Western M's. We're neither of them. This one's not an island, is it? Where's this one? Morocco. This starts with an M. It is an island. One of the freaking little islands. What the heck is Burundi? Cape Verde, Comoros, Swiss. Oh my god, yeah, Rwanda. They're friends, they're neighbors. Where is Senegal? I know where Senegal is. What was up there? Be so for real right now. Where the heck was Senegal? The you? No, Angola. The you? Botswana. Cool. Sudan. Oh my god. Okay. Senegal West. Liberia. Wait. Yeah. Oh, that's Tunisia. This was Liberia though, right? And there goes Libya. What is this? Burkina. Oh, Libya big. Okay, Libya big. Like 5 years old going, Libya big. Sudan, South Sudan. Rwanda, Burundi. The Gambia. It's in is in Senegal. Sierra Leone's a circle. Nigeria. Angola I clicked on like 3 times. Algeria. Not that one. Algeria? What was this one? Cameroon. And what were you? You're Nigeria. What was this one? Liberia, I know that. And where were you? Oh, Algeria big. Algeria north. This is pretty crazy progress. Oh my gosh, thanks. I also have like such horrible memory, so it kind of makes like keeping these in my brain so much harder. I mean, anything I memorized from school was for like a test and it was out like a week later. Like it was completely gone. So that's why I gotta keep up with this. I'll just forget everything. Benin. Liberian. Isn't that one? Yeah, that's Mali. Is Malawi small? Wait, M-Buddies? M-Buddies. I like when you could tell that the lo-fi song was not originally a lo-fi song. Nate wants to battle original. I think... So the thing is... What was this one? Okay, that is Ethiopia. Just like, who are you? Mozambique. Oh, Equatorial Guinea is the middle one. Somalia. Not forgetting my boy Somalia again. We're only looking at Africa and I still couldn't tell you where in the world any of these were located. In Africa. Obviously. And under Yemen. And this is Spain. Italy. Greece. They're actually really close. Oh, close Spain and Africa are. Where's Morocco? And what was this one? Okay, that's Ghana. Oh, Morocco's uppy. Uppies. You. Ali. Wasn't that one of the island ones? Oh my god. That's that one. You're that one. Chad looks like Chad. That's the other island one. I like how many Guineas there are. Like, for what reason? Little guy. Get dunked on. Key. I'm gonna lock in. Okay. Like, were you Ethiopia? Botswana, Eritrea. I wonder what's Eritrea. Sao Tome. Bissau. The Z's are friends. Stress checking Twitch because a Rex stream could pop up anytime from now to like 8:30 because he's still evil. Yeah. Just like aggressively reloading every 5 minutes. Where the heck was Tunisia? Like, I know, but I don't know. Like, I recognize it. The general idea of Tunisia. What was up here again? Libya. And this was like Algeria. Serbia. Not Serbia. Sudan. South Sudan. Togo. That was Kenya, right? Where the frick is Tunisia? What? Why is it none of the ones I'm looking at? What are you? Niger. I knew that. Waste of a guess. It's north, that's why. Cape Verde. At least I know everything else except for Tunisia. Okay, I was like, one of those is the M1. Uganda is next to Rwanda. Kenya. I know Kenya. Was that this island? Oh my god. Let's go. I meant to click up here. I'm but a fool. Sudan, South Sudan. The other Z. Morocco's also uppy. Why isn't these three that I'm like... Zimbabwe is a circle. Artists... What? Oh, were you on the islands? Cause I'm like, that's Mali. You? Oh my gosh, that's so mean. I didn't mean to click on that one. Please. Rwanda. Sudan. Public. Libya. Yes. No. Yes. Angola. Benin. Malawi. Estonia. Almost there. And then I'll be free. Niger. Comoros. Was that these islands? Okay. I didn't mean to click yet. Was Mauritania the other island or the country? What is this one? Mauritius? Okay. Mauritius, that's Mauritania? Yeah. Burkina, Namibia, Mozambique, Somalia, Botswana. Botswana? Are you... You're Malawi. Nigeria uppies. Oh wait. Which was Cameroon? It wasn't this big guy, was it? No. That one. Like it's somewhere there. Angola. Well, you were Angola. Why are there so many? And I'm calling it after this one. I'm tired. My brain can't take this much learning. Which one was Ethiopia? What? That one. God. One is only attacked because I can't process this. Can't break what you can't process. I know where Burundi is. Rwanda. Okay, I was like, isn't this one? But that's Liberia. Morocco's uppies. Sudan, South Sudan. Benin. Rwanda. Democratic. Nigeria. Okay, I was like, who's left? Kenya. Okay, 93 is enough. For now. Ugh, wow. Thank you, I know. Very impressive. Okay. This is how I locked stuff in for tests in, like, high school. Or just do, like, the practice quizzes and stuff just over and over. It was like Quizlet. Quizlet had, like, the things. Going ending soon. Well, time to go look at the Mythos thumbnail while clawing out my eyes. Bye bye, see you next time. Bye, have fun. Have fun with the characters you love but story you hate. Yippee!